Bruce Springsteen's tuning up for his first New Zealand concert, ignoring anonymous New Zealand-made threats against Americans and American interests in this country. Those threats were made in a letter last month to the New Zealand Herald. Those responsible said they'd use cyanide and explosives, and today would be the day they'd strike.
There were a number of incidents, including bomb hoaxes in Auckland and Wellington, but none of them were genuine threats.
General warnings against British, American and Australian interests saw high commissions, embassies and consulates on alert. But the threats were also directed at the New Zealand public. Water supplies had been specifically threatened and special security was in place around Auckland's main reservoirs. Guards with dogs searched bags at cinemas, but the threat was not enough to put off movie fans.
There was a threat last time in the viaduct and we still went, nothing happened there. So
we didn't actually think anything would happen.
Midday was meant to be the time when threats would be carried out. Although the time came without incident, police communications in Wellington was kept busy answering threats to several public buildings in the capital. The threatening calls were made from this phone box. Security's now focused on the two big events in Auckland tonight. The Super 12 rugby game between the Blues and the Brumbies at Eden Park.
We'll have additional security in the crowd as well during the evening. There'll be bag searches on people coming into the ground as well. And we'll be looking for anything unusual.
And Springsteen's concert. Thousands of fans will be at both venues, overseen by a small army of security guards trying to make sure March 28th passes peacefully.
4 months ago, Bruce Springsteen brought his blue-collar rock to Auckland. Before that, it was Robbie Williams in the three main centres. Signs for future tours don't look good. Williams and David Bowie may return, while the 80s band Duran Duran are also strongly rumoured to be coming, but these crusty old evergreens went to Australia but said no thanks to hopping the ditch. The pious Sting has also given us the swerve. The reason is venues. Wellington and Christchurch have big stadiums with comfortable seating and shelter, but in Auckland for your $90 ticket you can stand here in the mud and rain. Aucklanders have been promised a new 12,000-seater, but council infighting and indecision have taken their toll, and an estimated $10 million in revenue is being lost every year.
Quite a few years ago, I got a letter, a petition actually, about a town that suffered an earthquake. Wanted us to come and play. I just want to send this out for all the folks that suffered in the earthquake. Send this out with all our love and prayers. The church door's thrown open. I can hear the organ song, but the congregation's gone. My city of ruin, my city of ruin. Come on, rise up, come on. Come on, rise up. Come on, rise up. Come on, rise up. John. Strength, Lord.